Hello my friends, welcome to something a little bit weird, and that is Wings of Liberty Zerg Edition, which is a campaign that I do not have on the archives, which I didn't know, but then I was looking at stuff and I have every other one of Synergy's campaigns on the archives, but Wings of Liberty Zerg Edition is not there. I've played it on stream. It came out a long time ago. It actually came out before the archives existed, I believe. So, makes sense I don't have it, but let's give it a playthrough. However, I'm just going to start this mission. However, we're going to be doing things in a little bit of a different way than normal. Normally, you know, we do that like relaxed discovery, playthrough, etc., etc. But we know what the Zerg faction does. We know what the Wings of Liberty does. And most importantly, I only have 4 days until the next mod that I want to showcase is finished. So we are going to, on Brutal, annihilate this entire campaign in 4 days. 4 archives videos. That is the goal here. We're going to see if it's possible. I want to see exactly how quickly I can just use the power of the swarm to devastate the Krapulu sector. This is going to be the most lore-accurate Zerg swarming that there has ever been. Oh, look, a dog. It's just like my dogs. It's going to be brutal. I'm going to feel bad for everyone involved. Now, I don't actually know how hard this mod is comparatively to the base game. I do remember, like, as time has gone on, Synergy's campaigns have gotten harder and harder and harder. This is one of his earliest campaigns, which means it's probably not the worst thing ever, but I don't know exactly, I don't know exactly what the level is. But I am here to see. And we're just gonna go. I should be pretty well suited to beat this campaign quick. We're going to be learning a lot of things on the fly though, such as how Zerglings are not actually that good in this situation. Here we go. Get them flanked, get them blasted. I don't think there's any benefit for doing these hollow boards, because was it Nightmare, the first campaign, that gave you a bonus for this because I just complained about it so much? I think so. I think that I am the person that has spurned on most of the development in these bonus objectives simply because it's really sad to not have anything from it, but I'm going to blow them up anyway. We're going to see. But yeah, today, normally, you know, on the beginning of a new series on the archives, we do maybe 1, 2, 3 missions, usually 2 or 3. We're going to do like 8 today. It's going to be insane. We're just going to crush through it. And I don't even think it's going to take that long. It's, I don't know exactly what the ordering is going to be, but I don't know, Zerg is pretty good. And specifically, Kerrigan is pretty darn good, right? So that means that this is truly going to be its high-powered good strategies and seeing what things in Wings of Liberty we can cheese because we have the power of both Kerrigan and the Zerg faction that comes and mixes things up in a really interesting way. So this stuff is really interesting to me, and I figured as we are waiting 4 days for Mindhawk's Challenge Gauntlet Legacy of the Void to finish up production, which is going to be really fun. We're going to use these 4 days that we have until then to blast on through, just like these fire bombers. Easy peasy. Okay, so the Outlaws is going to be the next mission. It's going to be... Oh, I guess we're going to have the Queen. That's going to be a unit. Yeah, the Queen's going to be pretty good, and we should be getting Kerrigan abilities then. That's obviously going to increase our clearing power by quite a bit, because we're going to be able to light things on fire, you know, burn it all down, a one-shot siege tanks, all those good things. Let's go. Brutal start. I will say that, in general, I think the Custom Campaign Manager is really nice. Simply because it allows us to work with, you know, for example, the mission order that you want. That sort of stuff is really good. But man, with the arcade, where it's just go, you don't have to do any of the management stuff. It really makes the transition in the early stages super fast, which is nice. This kind of reminds me a lot of mission number 3 of Heart of the Swarm, where you are defending for those 15 minutes. It's the same tile set, the same, like, going around with a Kerrigan early, poking things, harassing. It's definitely very reminiscent here, except it's going to be significantly faster as we just absolutely Hulk stomp this entire campaign. Oh, we probably don't want to pull everybody. Okay, so we want to just put damage on 3 of these guys. Oh, we put damage on 4. Well, that's fine. Ideally, we would have been able to do a kinetic blast on one of them, and it would have been fine, but we can just K-blast that guy instead. Take him right to Kmart, which is a war crime. Oh, that's a lot of guys that are coming. My goodness, I was not prepared for all of them at once. Let's just pull back. Keep kiting. So it does look like the difficulty is a little bit higher, isn't it? You don't get this many guys swinging in at the 2-minute mark in normal Wings of Liberty.
Let's get this over with. Yes?
So we're definitely going to get some queens up. We're definitely going to grab our saturation, and we want to have the gas geyser here because the queen, you don't really need medics early on in this mission, but queens are a different beast. They're very, very, very different. They have a lot of utility outside of medicdom.
You have my attention.
And the Marine is much better than the Zergling in this situation. That's the other thing. They're not going to be able to hold themselves off, or hold the enemies off nearly as well as the Zerglings would be able to. Here. 1, 2, 3. We have 19. Oh, that's 4.
Yes?
And then I guess we use our gas for that. Yep, this is just infinite. The 5-man march never ends. That means that we might as well just go over here and grab this base.
Get going. Speak.
You know, it just seems like a good time for that.
What is it now?
We'll take down this little group. Unfortunately, Kinetic Blast is just not the greatest ability to have here. The other Kerrigan ability... Oh, the Dominion, like, already killed that. My goodness. What jerks.
Let's get this over with.
Get out here, cavemen. This is just like the other mission, except it's not Zergs in the caves.
Out with it.
We got...
Nothing stands in my way. Yes?
Okay, we're gonna take this down.
Push ahead. There's not much time.
Here we go. There's our broods inside of the caves. That's pretty good. Then we can come over here. We can munch our way through these nerds and grab all of this money, which is going to be super, super good. It's true, we ain't the Dominion. That guy's figured it out. And then we just keep going. There we go. A lot of Overlords just finished. I also just started a lot of Overlords, which is not nearly as good, but you guys don't know that because you can't see my production. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of stuff, dude. Are Synergy's campaigns too hard? Do we need to ask for them to be nerfed? I think so. It's... Whatever this mission, the Outlaws is just... It's too difficult. We've been outlawed. Please don't have it... Oh, they got it repaired. Well, we're gonna shoot it. Here we go. I think, yeah, they pull SCVs from the main base, I believe, to repair it if you just leave it. And usually it's not a fortified death bunker, but today it is. Now, there should be a siege tank over here. It's looking like the normal defenses. It was just the attaxes that was, scary. Oh, okay. Get back, get back, get back. Well, let's just disengage for a little bit. I think it was worth it because they don't have the ability to remake the tank, right? The tank is by far and away the scariest thing. And honestly, this is a little Heart of the Swarm secret for you. But before you have Primal Kerrigan, losing Kerrigan and re-getting her is like the fastest way to regenerate her energy and health. This is not a meme. This is actually a for realsies super good thing to, okay. When I say super good thing, I'm actually coping real hard. But when it is a thing, because she's going to pop back, she's going to have all of her energy, she's going to be able to kinetic blast everything. And we'll be able to try that again, it'll be great. Okay, Zerg cocoons. I like how we have the giant split and then civilians just like, I'm in line, what are we lining up for? Is there ice cream? Yeah, buddy.
The swarm hungers.
He's a good little civilian. All right, let's charge on through.
Out with it.
And we want to make our firing line.
Push ahead.
Burrow you. The queens are one of the best units that you can burrow unburrow because they do a really good job of just constantly healing each other while they're underground.
You have my attention.
I think that burrowing for the most part in Heart of the Swarm, or with the Zerg faction from Heart of the Swarm, is just not very good. But it's super relevant when it comes to doing it with queens.
Let's get this.
Yeah, look at this. Overwhelming. All because of that Kerrigan energy. I'm not even memeing. She killed a Prometheus company.
There's not much time.
You can't just kill Prometheus without
Swarm hungers. Speak.
without the power of the grip.
Yes?
Okay, cool. I'm really excited to go to 0 hour. It's gonna be the best mission. Probably very queen and spine centric. Just because the Zergling is not nearly as good as the bunker marine.
Out with it.
But I think that it should be okay as long as we make sure that we properly set all of our stuff up. Huh. I wonder if we can be weird with that one, like, positioning trick. It makes everyone go wild. There's some stuff I want to try here. Let's give this a go on mission number 3. Oh gosh, our creep is so bad.
Out with it.
These defenses are the worst.
I remember. If it gets destroyed, I can have a queen spawn another creep tumor.
You hear. Creep tumor forward, creep tumor forward. You this way, and then you this way, and hopefully the creep covers everything very soon, because it's going to be a hard fight. Now, one thing we should check is what our damage taken is.
Yes?
So you have 0 armor, you do 5 damage. Oh, queen! I'm doing science! We took 5... No, we did 6 damage. Right? Because it would have regenerated 1. Yeah. Okay, so Kerrigan does 20. I thought that you instantly regenerated 1 HP as Zerg.
Swarm hungers.
Am I going crazy? Is that just StarCraft 1?
Of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster.
Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It looks like we're taking not 25% bonus damage. That's what I'm trying to say here, is we do not have that Heart of the Swarm modifier, which is good because it's a silly modifier and it makes Zerg versus Zerg way harder than it should be because your units are just worse than your opponents. So I'm happy to see that. What we're going to do is it right here? Wait, is this bridge different?
Good. I can use them.
Oh, we can try that. We're gonna try to mess with the AI here. It probably won't work, but that's okay. You know, we're just here to do some experimentations. That's what science is all about. As long as you record your results, it's fine. Oh, they're raptorlings. I like that. Get wrecked, Mohican ATV.
Nothing stands it.
It is interesting that it's not that guy's car. We all know the guy that I'm talking about, right? The guy is like, my car, man! It's, that Mohican ATV. I don't know who owns it. Okay, so these little guys, these raptorlings are going to be a big help in the early stages here. We're going to lift. But as I said, I don't want to have too many Zerglings as time goes on. We can come over here, though. Let's see, we got a hatchery. We get carapace.
Yes?
Queen.
The swarm never rests.
Mutts. Gotta be careful about those.
Push ahead.
Well, we got some spores over here doing their spore things. And then I don't have any Zerglings over here anymore, but I can rally them.
Swarm hungers.
Okay. No, wait!
Stands in my way.
Don't kill that. I was doing science with it. Need a couple more guys over here, actually. We gotta get all the minerals we can get on this 0 hour.
Speak quickly.
Because there's no way a mod maker would ever let 0 hour be actually boring. I remember on Wings of Liberty Protoss Edition, the 0R was actually like super hard. It was, you basically had to go pure photon cannon, otherwise you would just die. So I'm preparing just in case. You can call me Preparagon.
You have my attention. The swarm hungers.
Sarah Preparagon.
Who asked you? This world is mine.
Ah, it doesn't work. This is actually kind of nice, though, because the enemy doesn't do well with the choke point. It's not what I was looking for, but I'm quite happy with the result. It distributes a lot of the damage, which is not perfect, but it is something. Oh, it's just a Hydralisk. I thought it was going to be a Hunter Killer. I was so excited. Okay. I'm going to put all the Zerglings in the back just for, like, drop pod stuff. You don't want to be drop podded. Oh, we don't have anything over here. It's okay, they don't either. Oh my goodness. Crushing grip. Oh, 45. That's a buffed crushing grip. That's pretty good. I don't know why we needed to buff one of the best stuns in the game, but I'll take it. Does kind of concern me about what we're going to see in the future, though. I do kind of get it, because Crushing Grip is one of those abilities that just doesn't get use later on a lot of the time. Though I do think it is very good still. It's underrated in the later stages of the game. Let's just make sure that we never die to a flock of Mutalisks. Because I'm not feeling that vulnerable to everything. Yeah, look at how different the bridges are with the ability to put stuff real close, and then this one is just like properly zoned off or whatever. You get this over here.
Who asked you?
I don't know why I just built a Zergling pair. I was like, I could get a Zergling pair and I could have it. That'd be great. That was literally my logic. I was like, I'd have Zergling. I don't need that.
Who asked you?
Yeah, once we get these queen numbers up, it does seem to be pretty darn good on the evacuation. We would never, ever be able to actually kill the opponents here. Like, think about it. Instead of, like, there's Ultralisks and stuff, and it's already pretty rough when you're going around with your regular Marines doing it, but having Zerglings and Queens, ugh. Mirror matchups are always that little bit more difficult. Particularly when they have Zergling speed and we don't. Because that's because we gotta mutate it. And you can't get mutations until you go to the mutation bay.
The swarm hungers.
On the Leviatherian. Oh, here they are. I knew it. Always gotta be ready for those wily mutas. They're just here trying to ruin our day.
What is it now? Yes? This
Okay.
world is mine.
We're gonna leave a couple of these right here, a couple of these right there, and only halfway. Oh, 0 hour, my beloved. You are a slothful one today. Just like every other day.
Let's get this over with.
I know that in real time it's only like 15 minutes, but honestly it just feels longer because it says it's 20. And, you know, I can't tell time. What do you think I am? A robot? A clock? No. I just trust whatever things tell me when it comes to time. Like, I can tell you that it's not a 10-minute mission. It's definitely more than that. But really, anything between 15 minutes and 6 hours, I'd probably believe if you told me that's how long 0 hour took.
Let's get this over with. The swarm hungers.
Okay, let's go.
Get going.
Okay.
What is it now? The swarm never
Blasty
rests.
blast that. 300 damage is pretty good.
The world is out with it.
I was so excited for my Hunter Killer the first time, but you only get baited once. Yobo. I guess that's you only bait once, but I guess that was Synergy who was the bait.
What is it now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The swarm never rests. Out with it.
Did I open this door with a... Oh, he's right here. There's Mr. Door. There you go. Get back in your door. Kind of reminds me of those ants. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're those ants that have like the door face.
Get this over with.
They exist for the entire hive just to be like a door. Yeah. They're pretty cool.
The swarm hungers.
That's what this guy is.
Speak quickly.
Actually, I guess it's more these spore. Okay, no, these spores are actually MVPs. They just kill everything. They're perfect.
Nothing stands in.
You know what? We're gonna get some spores on the other side too. We're gonna experiment with defense. One thing about Zerg is you don't get to experiment defending against Zerg in Heart of the Swarm. It just doesn't really happen because the primal Zerg, while they are technically Zerg, they don't have like the same statistics. They don't have the same body sizes and stuff like that. So it doesn't really end up the same. But we could definitely do some science over here. We're going to defend this attack wave.
This world is mine.
We're going to lift the banelings so that they no longer bane.
Push ahead.
And then we can do... We're going to figure something out here. We're going to learn. Uh-oh. Get down there, buddy. 1, 2, 3. So if we do like 1, 2... I think we need some more. But I think that we can make like some layers here. Kind of like how ruffles have ridges, spine crawlers have layers. You thought it was just the hatchery has layer, but no. Oh, hello. Oh, banelings!
Never rests.
Oh, banelings. Oh, are we... Oh. So the Heart of the Swarm banelings anti-structure damage is super buffed. That is because we're playing Heart of the Swarm, right? And that means that the enemy baneling structure damage is super buffed. That was like 2 banelings that beat that. Oh, wow. That sure was a lot of damage. We gotta be careful about that.
The swarm never rests.
What I'm actually thinking about is, first of all, let's get some anti-drop defenses around here. But maybe what we want to do is,
The swarm hungers.
we're gonna turn the forest actually into some lone trees. This is going to be the second wall, just in case we get busted by banelings. Basically, the lone trees exist to be like, hey, we got more spines, we're not gonna just die to this. I do think that having the spores in front actually has merit. They really do like running in, and then they filter themselves so the Zerglings can't really get on the target. Then the Zerglings kind of want to go over here and over here. I think it's good.
Push ahead.
I think it's actually really nice. I wish we fought more Zerg versus Zerg in StarCraft. But it's the illegal matchup, where we fight Zagara once and then we're done. It's okay, guys. When they eventually make that Noctool custom campaign, oh, it's going to be sweet. We're going to have so much Zerg versus Zerg in it. Because Noctool's going to be like... Oh, hello. Did I say Noctool? I meant Niadra. Why would we want a Noctool custom campaign?
Get going. Who asked you?
Such a random character just from mission number 3. Oh, man, that'd be so good. Yeah, that's why we want that. Got him. Oh, Noctool would be good. Who would be... Okay, this is actually my question for chat for the day. Or rather, for the YouTube comments. Who would be the worst StarCraft character to have a custom campaign for? And why is it Colonel Orlin? Do you think... Would you guys pay $15.99 for the Colonel Orlin custom campaign? It's Orlin time. That's his catchphrase. It's time for Morlin Orlin. For anyone who doesn't even know who that is, Colonel Orlin is like the guy that you race to get minerals on Cutthroat, and then he He refuses to do some stuff with you in Heart of the Swarm, and that's the lead up to the Battlecruiser mission, where you run around on the Hyperion. I don't think he ever shows up in Legacy of the Void, because he is obviously Amon. Yeah. What a guy. This wasn't so bad. It's definitely a little bit spookier than it is as Terran, because not having auto repair, like, the transfuse is good because it's money cheap, but energy itself is a resource that doesn't really come super fruitfully. It's a slow process. But we got it. And we have a couple spines. Oh, it's a Leviathan. What a green boy that is. I love it when we switch through things and it just gives me random mouse overs of the arcade, so the word tuna just popped up for it. No, the evacuation! Synergy, why? Okay, this is the last big defense mission, right? Why is it gotta be that way? Okay, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna see what's up here. Hopefully money.
Nothing stands in my way. The swarm never rests.
Money, 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 yeah. Big old cash money. Here we go. We're not going to have that much left over for the rest of this. We could go Lingbane on this mission, though. I kind of wish we had mutations for the Lings, but yeah, we could go Lingbane. What if we just ran through this?
Get going. Nothing
Yeah.
stands in my way.
Yeah, I love this.
Push ahead.
Get wrecked.
Thank goodness you're here.
Hi.
Control of the main
Am I the one that you asked for help from? Please ignore the please ignore the Zerginess of me. Please ignore that I'm the one that's actually causing all of these attacks. It should be good to see you. I think it's going to be a nice little escort trip today for all of us.
Speak quickly.
Okay, let's get these over here. Now, what weird things can we do on this mission in order to make it more interesting? I think that if we had a couple more units, it would be viable. However, once again, the mirror matchup with the lack of tech is very, very rough in these early stages, and we're just going to try to get through it cleanly, I guess. Is there going to be like spines just
The Dominion military
chilling?
abandoned them when the Zerg attacked.
Yeah.
They didn't give a damn about the colony.
I don't think they knew how to use it, Doc.
At both entrances.
I don't think they had a darn clue. Also, there's 3 entrances, Kerrigan. 1, 2, 3. Can't really see it. I didn't get rid of the fog of war yet. That's just not how it goes, Queen.
Speak quickly.
Alright, so I'm going to play this the way that Synergy has intended, which is probably a couple of queens, because we do have to make sure we can hit air. And then Big Ling Bane. I mean, we unlocked it here, and it's the evacuation. Like, it's not going to be a hard mission. So, might as well see how the Bane does on it, how it performs.
You have my attention.
The first escort's always the best.
Who asked you?
Let's shoot this hut.
Out with it.
Get wrecked, Jabba.
The swarm
Okay,
hungers.
so, let's get some Evu Chamber. We probably only need 1, because we're only going to be able to get +1/+1. Here, don't make me waste my Banes. Here, Marines, save me. Thank you. That's the best my allies have ever met on this mission.
Push ahead.
We didn't get our money stolen. Oh, are there a bunch of guys right here?
Let's get this over with.
Okay, a bunch is...
What is it now?
It was enough, guys. It is actually interesting, because when you play with Banelings on this mission,
There's not much
you
time.
do feel the number of enemies. Usually, it's low enough that the Firebats and the the Firebats and the Medics
Get this over with.
are completely invulnerable.
Different about this
But instead, because we're doing Banelings, I lost everything.
The swarm
That's a quest reward of all time.
Get go. Speak quickly.
I do remember now that the quest rewards on this mod are going to
Out with
be
it.
pretty abysmal.
There's not much time.
One of the reasons that as time went on when I was designing stuff, I wanted quest rewards to be better and better,
Out with it.
is because one of the first series of custom campaigns I played were Synergy's early campaigns.
Push ahead.
and his quest rewards were bad. They were really bad, and I was always very sad.
Nothing stands in my way.
Okay, we got that.
Push ahead. Who asked you?
Yeah, they were really, really bad until I complained to him enough, in a friendly manner, friendly complaining, that he turned Nova Covert Ops Protoss Edition. On the 8th mission, usually you defend a science facility for a long time, and then I don't even know what it gives you. It's like the ionic force field or something, just a bad piece of Nova kit. But he changed that one to just give you carriers the longer you defend it, and that was awesome.
You have my attention.
That was good times. So, I know I said that we're going to blitz through this.
Yes?
I don't think that, I wasn't planning on having all the defense missions right at the beginning. That was...
There's not much time.
It's slowing us down a little bit. I still think we're going to beat about 8 missions today.
All of the baneling
The
nests.
swarm hungers.
I think that's a reasonable number.
Out with it. You have...
Get to the starport. Move.
If we can get to the point where we have the double drones, then things are going to pick up a lot, right? Because that's when we get really, really quick at building up and getting ready to go on adventures.
The swarm never rests.
Oh wait, does this block it? It might. Yep. you can block it with morphing banelings.
You have my attention.
I know that because the enemy can also block you with morphing banelings on this mission. It's really annoying.
Stands in my way. Push ahead.
Get
This
overlorded.
world is mine. Let's get this over with.
I
Get
do have to
going.
say. It's always kind of funny,
Yes?
but also kind of sad watching the bouncy Bane.
Convoy's in danger. Hit 'em, boys.
I do think the Baneling that bounces is really good if you have movement speed reductions like Crush and Grip in order to make it so that the enemy can't run away forever, or if you just want them to run away forever.
Colonists are hurt.
But you really need Crush and Grip. Oh,
Swarm hungers.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everybody loses a colony thing on this mission. It's part of how you're supposed to do it.
Speak quickly.
If there's voice lines about it for a reason,
You have
right?
What is it now?
and if there wasn't, wait, is there voice lines?
Yes?
It might be
Have my
later.
attention.
I don't think there was really a voice. He just said the colony it was hurting, but I think that's just when they get attacked. There's not voice lines around it for a reason, because it's just so normal. They didn't need to point it out.
Who asked you? Get going.
So
Push ahead.
I'm kind of sitting here thinking, like, it'd be pretty cool if we could kill one of these bases. But my brain is telling me that's dumb people think,
Out.
because there's no way.
Another convoy will be
There's
heading
no
out
no
soon.
way.
You have
Usually
my
you need
attention.
a pretty decent amount of firepower in order to take
Yes.
those down. And
The swarm
you know, when you get
hungers.
Primal Kerrigan, she's pretty good at that sort of thing. We just don't.
There's not much time.
I mean, she's got lightning hands.
Let's get this over with.
One thing I think is kind of funny about Kerrigan is that she gives up her gun for lightning
What
hands,
is it? Who asked
and the
you?
damage doesn't change. Like,
What is
I
it
guess
now?
that's why she did it. Is she just doesn't need the bullets at this point. But it is.
Out with it.
Who would have guessed that a C10 canister rifle does exactly
Have
the
my
amount of
attention.
damage as your Force Lightning Fists?
Don't leave without us.
Speak quickly.
All right, let's go.
Yes? What is it? Speak quickly. Who asked you?
Okay, we've done 2 escorts so far. This is number 3. So we have 2 more after this. I think this is the last easy one, and then it becomes the Niduses, I believe. The Niduses are always pretty interesting.
What is
Particularly, we're going to have to get on the Niduses very quickly. That is an important piece of business for us. If we don't, then it's going to be pretty nasty how much stuff they can get up, because we're Banelings, right? We have to kill things as fast as possible, and letting a Nidus spawn infinite guys is not really conducive to that. As opposed to play... Guys, don't block traffic with your Baneling eggs.
Get going.
Zerg attacking the convoy. Let's rock.
Okay, we gotta split this over here. Split that over there.
Out with
There we
it.
go. Stay in the front, stay in the back.
Let's get. Who asked you?
It's going great. It's going great. It's definitely harder to manage than Wings. Where in Wings, you're just like, yeah, I got fire bats, I got medics, I got marines, what else do I need in life? A refund on the fire bats, but besides that...
Yes? What is it, Nick? The swarm?
I do like that the creep is permanent there. I think that's cool.
Take him down!
You know, let's, now that we have queens here, we can actually spread this creep too. Use it to get a little move speed bonus. Unfortunately, creep does hard counter asphalt. Oh, that's cool. The bonus objective also gives permanent creep. I think that's very clever. Now, the creep doesn't have that big of a benefit because it also increases our opponent's move speed. Also, apparently, it just doesn't go down. But I guess the way we want it is these areas are free of creep, and then these areas are creeped up so that we can move to engage a little bit faster than our opponents.
Push ahead.
I don't think it's gonna matter too much though, being completely honest. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer about creep though, because it's a great mechanic. It's so fun to spread. I actually do think creep is a really good mechanic. I think it's very good that it's in the game. It's super thematic and stuff. I just think that spreading it is awful. I think the best thing they ever did with creep is adding Stukov to co-op, who just continually and permanently spreads creep out of his command center. You just don't need to think about it. It just does it. I always appreciated that. I think I've said this before multiple times, but this mission always gets me. Where this is, you know, the blue light filter basically comes on here. And I use one of those built into Windows just as a like, okay, it's getting toward nighttime. We gotta be all tired like now, okay, Grant? And I'm always like, when it activates for a moment, I'm like, uh-oh, is it way later than I thought? Because it comes on at midnight. And guess what time the VODs release? Midnight. So if it pops on, it means I'm very late. But it's actually, it's not even close. We have many hours. The evening is still young. I always like the, oh, wait, a creep tumor comes out of that? Well, I'll be darned, it just takes a while. I always thought that was an empty one. I can't believe our BAM has been boozled like that. Oh, creep! Creep! No, you don't get creep, I get creep. I already have full vision of this area, so I don't know why it matters. It could be either of our creep. I get the move speed anyway. Oh, banelings are fun. It is really nice to not have to do anything and just everything becomes little acid guys. I think stuff like the little acid deaths, by the way, are super underrated. Those are the banelings that can block this, by the way. The little acid deaths are things in StarCraft that had so much little flavor, and I'm glad they exist. And other games just don't do them, other RTS in particular. You know, same with... Is it fire? Yeah, guys go like, whoa, when they're on fire. And, you know, they look like they're having a pretty bad day. And it just adds to the environment. It feels very cool.
Out with it.
And the Baneling acid, the Banelings are not the only unit to do the acid like that. I believe the Roach does. I think the Ravager does. I'm pretty sure that the Locust Swarm Host does. And I think that if you die to fungal growth, you also do it. So they definitely got mileage out of that animation. It's not like they had to waste it on one thing. But it's real nice that it's there. And of course, the fire one has the benefit of when you die to a Hellion? Yeah, I think the Hellion and the Perdition turret, I think, are the only units that can do it. I've heard rumors that the Firebat can do it, but so far in recorded history, the Firebat's not actually killed anything. But I figure we might get there at some point, and then we'll be able to see if it actually does apply to that unit.
Yes.
It would be kind of funny if it applied to things like if you were on the outer radius of a nuke and it barely killed you, then you get... That'd be kind of morbidly funny.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's get this over with. This has been a mission. Do, 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 do.
The swarm
So I don't know where we're going to go next. I kind of think it's going to be smash and grab. I should have looked at the list before I went. But if I had to make an educated guess, the next 3 missions would be some order of smash and... Actually, I guess I'll say next 4 missions will be some order of smash and grab, the outbreak, the zombie one, the, oh, banelings! Oh, fear. Oh my goodness, I hate that. I'm sorry, I got, I got the fear. Though if one baneling hits my baneling, then I'm full of self-doubt and sadness. The Reaper mission, and then trains.
Out with it. What is it now?
I assume. No, not, yeah, trains. Because trains unlocks after like 6 missions. It's real fast. And it could be really easy or really hard. And if I had to guess, yeah, probably smash and grab next to unlock the roach. That sounds most normal to me. And then it would make sense if on Redstone, the Reaper mission, we unlock the evolution to the Zergling.
The colonists are hurt. We gotta save them.
So that we can cliff walk.
Get going. Who asked you?
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna look like a dum-dum.
Push ahead.
But as I said, I played through this years ago, so I don't remember.
Zerg attacking the
I have like no guys left. No, they're not. He's just a liar. Where were you? You sure don't have a kill. You really tried to sell me that on that, buddy, but it's just untrue.
Go. Now.
Well, he didn't get on. Yeah, we lost the call. Those were actually my Zerglings. We were just... This is actually the casually escorting people off so that we can take the colony. We just decided to do it in a more peaceful fashion. Ooh, Devil's Playground. Okay. Interesting. So how does this play around with being the Zerg? Also, we still don't have any mutations. That's pretty rough. Let's get chain reaction and give this a go. All right, Hatchery, what do you do? Not much. Uh-oh. Oh! Can we wrap? Yeah, we can wrap! Okay, we do have Raptor Zerglings.
Utilize high ground.
Yeah, and we got Raptor Banelings too. That's awesome. I like that quite a bit. Let's get this over here, and then we got a little bit of time. Oh, we should have gone over here and just started killing stuff. We have Sarah Kerrigan herself.
Lava rising.
She doesn't really care, does she?
Ground.
Even though it's in her name. Go on, get your money. If you don't fill your quota, you don't get to live against the lava. Okay, so we're definitely on this Lingbane train again. This is a mission that doesn't have that many enemies, but we do gotta be kind of careful.
Yes?
Let's just hope to not get pulled apart. I think that, mate,
Clear.
15 damage. Oh, 15 damage. That's pretty good.
Push ahead. What is it?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay.
Swarm hungers.
Oh, we got Tosh's boys. Okay, Tosh. That's actually pretty nice. Tosh is still a human. Yeah, we just have weird relations with the humans in this mod.
Who asked
We have no idea who's going to be our friend and who's going to be our foe.
you? Have my attention.
So far, the Zerg have mainly been our foe. It's a Zerg civil war with a weird,
Good.
weird group of allies that are helping us in this war.
There's not. What is it now?
Trying to figure out the deep lore. Can we build more SCVs? No, we cannot. Can SCVs build anything? No, they cannot.
Out with it.
Very
Yes.
normal. To be expected.
You have my attention.
Now,
Push
I,
ahead.
as a
What
gamer,
is it now?
I think it would be a good idea to clear out this base because I don't like it existing.
Yes?
Yeah, we're gonna grab these. We're gonna try to take that base out. The other bases seem really hard. One of the things is that Kerrigan here is a little bit weirdly constrained, unlike her army, right? Where The army can kind of run around the back, they can get all the money and all that kind of stuff, but Kerrigan herself doesn't have the ability to do anything like
Who
that.
asked you?
Which means that a lot of my army power is
You have my attention.
really locked up. Additionally, we can only move one of these at a time, which is going to be a little bit difficult to deal with. This is a fascinating mission that is going to be way, way, way more technically complex than the base campaign's variant. So I'm going to try to get through it quickly. Not out of a, haha, it's easy, but out of a, I feel like this is going to get harder and harder as time goes on.
Yes?
When is the next lava? I feel like 5 minutes seems like a reasonable time. So the way I normally know it is that
Asked you.
it's whenever you get your mercenaries is just the timer I have in my head, but
There's not much time.
it's not necessarily here.
Now.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, so that's depleted. Here we go.
You have my attention.
You guys here. You guys here. Lift. Go over.
Remain on high ground.
I'll blast all of you. The other thing is that once these are down, we are going to... Go, 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 go! No! We're going to melt these bases so fast. Oh, that was sad. I think we're going to put a hatch up here. It's kind of dumb. But I'm kind of dumb. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Surge has ended. Low
That's fine. I don't
clear.
have self-respect. If everyone looks at that and goes, Grant's kind of dumb for doing this,
You
yeah,
have my attention.
yeah. You know what?
Out with it.
I'll take it.
Yes?
Because
Speak quickly. What
It's-
is it now?
elbow grease, right? That's what elbow grease means, right? It means when you have a dumb solution that works.
The swarm never...
And I have elbows.
Out with it.
Not going to show you because I'll get demonetized.
Speak quickly.
But,
You have my
okay. Now we actually have to figure out how to deal with this guy.
Nothing stands in my way.
Whatever his name
Yes?
is. Brutal
There's not
Berry.
much time. Let's get this over with.
Oh, do we?
Speak
Wait.
quickly.
Wait, I think I remember something. Oh, you know how yeah, baby.
Attention.
Oh,
Is mine.
oh, we got a new best friend. I'm so happy. Okay, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to run around the back area with these, and then Brutalisk and Kerrigan are going to chill in the front and keep us safe. I think that's really good. We need 3,000 more minerals, which is a lot, being completely honest here. But I think we can get it. I think that if we just run around here, the enemy is not quite fast enough to stop
We're
us.
almost done here.
Zerglings are a little bit harder to surround than Reapers, so it's working. Yeah, it's working great. And then we're a little bit shy. We could have built this right here. We could have been big, brave, bold boys. I didn't know that. Oh, no, fungal growth. And then the Brutalist doesn't get to do anything. Charge, charge, charge. No.
Go. Now.
That's actually a very cool bonus. I really like that. I remembered it as soon as I got into combat. I should have rushed it. I should have gone as fast as possible. I just didn't remember. Okay, how are we doing here? I'm kind of thinking I want to keep these episodes to between an hour and an hour 15. But the thing is, as I said, I got 4 days to beat this campaign. So we're going to see how that goes. Attack speed, we want kinetic blast, crush and grip. I didn't see what mission this is. Smash and grab? All right, smash and grab. We can do that.
What is it now?
Oh, we can't jump down here.
Nothing
This
stands
is
in
actually
my
a pet
way.
peeve of mine.
You have
I think
my
Blizzard
attention.
messed up here. I think that that is objectively incorrect. Because I think that they should reward people for A, if they went to Redstone first, and then B, thought out of the box and got a Reaper.
We
Instead of,
move
like,
fast.
I think there should be multiple ways to
The
approach
swarm
things
never
like that.
rests.
And,
Get going.
oh, are you real Tal'Darim or are you fake Tal'Darim? What sort of Darim are you?
Approaching the hive cluster.
Those say stalkers. High Templar. Okay, these are fake Tal'Darim.
This world.
They're faux Darim.
Speak quickly. Yes? The swarm.
I think we're going to go big Zergling energy here. As I said, we're going to try to clear things quick. The Raptor Zerglings are obviously way better than Roaches that don't have a mutation. Roaches with mutations and with evolutions, obviously monster units. However, we're not there yet, so I'm not really going to try to force them. Though they are really good at this sort of a thing where you just want to clear without taking any losses. So I will say they have their place. They're just not the big late game super unit that we want. The Zergling is the big unit we want. Think big, think Ling. Okay. Everything come over here. This is actually a nice little group of roaches we get. It's very, very fast. One thing I've noticed is that I'm very poor. I don't like it. I don't have anything else in that commentary to say. I just don't like it. I think that we're going to start pushing as soon as the Zerg... Yeah, stop existing. What I'm hoping is that basically by the time we get to the enemy base, we have a bunch of Zerglings and we have +1 attack. We don't have +2 available. I don't really care about the carapace upgrade. It's nice to have, but it's not essential in a situation like this. I think instead it's just a build as much as we can and don't focus on gas or anything like that. We need a couple more workers before anything else. Oh, it's always nice when we have the ability to just walk up here and zap one of these nerds, right? That High Templar guy is such a criminal. Such a bad person. So it's good to take him down. Now I think we want to take these out and then... Oh, what if we just died instead? We want to take these out and then hopefully we can... There we go. Pull back and prepare to defend because the Zerg are probably going to hit us again pretty soon. Yeah, just finish these so that we don't get force fielded anymore. And then yeah, just come on back and keep making lots of lings.
This world is mine.
How many missions have we done? We've done the first 3. We did evacuation. We did mission number 5. This is mission number 6. Out of 8. Ugh, we got a lot to do, boys and girls. Well, fortunately, these attacks are very easy. How are the Tal'Darim holding? Ow. Not well.
Speak quickly. What is it now?
Mr. Tal'Darim is not doing too good. Nyon got a nice little paint job, but that doesn't mean that he's actually good.
The swarm hungers. Who asked you? There's not much time.
Gonna hit this. Get on over here.
Push it.
Should be a big group of guys, and then we can bring all the lings.
Who asked you?
Cool, we got +1 attack. We got Bringeling.
This world is mine.
I don't like the Void Ray. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. That's kind of awkward. We got to be careful. They're going to hit with an Archon, right? The Archon is the scary part of this next thing. Basically, the boss fight of the mission. So we're going to lift and then target it down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, boss fight number 2. This is the part in the game where they bring the boss fight back as a normal mob. I always like it when they do that. If it's an early boss, that sort of a thing. Particularly if it has exactly the same stats. I don't like it if it's artificially nerfed after, but if it's got exactly the same stats and it shows how far you've come, I always think that's really cool. Because then it's like earnestly telling you instead of faking it.
You have my attention.
Okay, come on over here.
Nothing stands in my way.
Let's get the roaches on this side. Maybe roaches over here.
What is it now?
Oh.
Yes? Speak quickly.
Well, I guess they got a lot of HP.
You have my attention.
I think we're gonna be fine. We lost a lot of lings.
What is it
Fortunately, the enemy doesn't do a whole lot of damage here, but we also are... Wow!
What is it now?
Okay. Oh! They're rebuilding the Nexus! I was like, where are my Ling reinforcements? That was way sketchier than I thought it was going to be. Well done, Stone Zealots. You're actually pretty good against Zerglings. Which, I mean, I don't think that it was worth constructing ancient, powerful Stone Zealots in order to counter the Zergling, but... Oh, welcome to the jungle already? Dude, I thought this was going to be like trains, as I said. We definitely gotta go. We gotta go with everything we have. This is a hard mission. My goodness, Synergy? He's a little sadist. We definitely have to approach this the same way we approach that other Protoss defense mission. What is it called? The one where we have to stop the shuttles. Messenger of... What do all the missions... I want to say Messenger of Oblivion, and that's not the name. But it sounds like it. Sounds like a Zeratul mission. The Messenger of Oblivion. Amon has taught me to see into the Oblivion. So there's definitely some Kerrigan advantage on this mission. Usually you have to wait like 5 minutes to take this base down, but we're just going to have it at the 1 minute mark. That's a huge, huge benefit because we have the ability, A, to have a pretty darn good economy, which is obviously phenomenal, but just as importantly, having the ability to pivot around the map early on is very good. I'm not going to try to eliminate the Tal'Darim today.
Push ahead.
I don't think that is a good use of my resources. Partially because I don't think we can do it. Remember, the AoE is much stronger against Zerg than it is against Terran overall. So the huge amount that's inside of that base would be very, very nasty. Plus, the enemies do seem to be a tad better in this than they are in the base campaigns. So we gotta play it the way that it is. Alright, I don't know where they attack, so I'm gonna sit right here. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward situation where I don't know if the enemy sends their first attack like through here or over here or down here. I know that it attacks my base, but if I'm down here and they send it up here, we could actually lose that base, which would be the worst situation.
Speak.
And I'm going to do it the way that is pretty easy. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab this one first. Then you can grab these two and then these 4. The first one is never contested, so we don't have to worry about that. And then it's all going to be in very safe chokes after that, and Kerrigan is going to be able to help us out a lot.
Who asked you?
Where is this first attack? It's got to be here somewhere. It really does show the difference between startup speeds, because usually the first attack feels very, very swift when you're playing Terran, simply because their startup speed is very lethargic. Ah, it does come over here. I'm glad I made that decision. I feel quite good about it.
Get going. The swarm.
Okay, and then this area should be good to saturate up. We can pretty safely start getting our +1 attack upgrade.
You have my attention.
And then right here, perfect.
Quilgore biomass under attack.
Not the Quilgore. They're gonna steal our biomass. We have to be careful. We don't have any queens yet, and queens are our ability to sustain. I think we probably want 3 gas geysers.
Who asked you?
And then, oh, do they hit over here or over here next? I don't remember. Oh, all my head timings are just a little bit wibbly wonky because I'm not entirely sure.
Yes?
Wibbly wonky's not even a word. That's how crazy it is. Also not used to making archives videos this long. That's what we gotta do. It's what we gotta do to give Mindhawk the time to finish that Legacy of the Void gauntlet.
Get going.
Okay. So taking a look at things, I'm feeling very safe. I'm gonna go up here and clear the ground forces on this side. Because, as I said, I don't know which side they're going to send a capture wave to next. I think it's the other one. But if both are clear, then it doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong, because it'll be fine either way.
Who asked you?
The other thing that's really nice here is that the Hydra's actually good against the flyers on this mission, unlike the Goliath. Yeah, there it is.
Biomass
I'm sure you all know what it's like to play this mission normally, and you're just running around like, why do you give me the Goliath and then have my enemies be mass void ray? It's not good for business.
Push ahead.
Unless your business is like Goliath repair parts.
Speak.
Oh my goodness, we are coming real close to losing some of these Hydras.
You have my attention. Yes? The swarm hungers.
Okay, let's get our carapace.
What is it now?
And then you are going to come this way, and we're going to push up and grab the bonus.
You have my attention.
And this thing.
What is it now?
Oh wait, do we get attacked again? Let's set a rally right over here, just in case. Oh, hey!
More hydralisks.
Oh, we do get attacked.
Nothing stands in my
Found it. I'll take it.
Out with it.
We're learning so many things.
Speak quickly.
Like, I knew that attack existed, had no idea it came from that angle. I don't even know why they bothered to mix it up, honestly, because no one in the base campaigns would ever see. Dustin Browder knew that Synergy was going to be making... Oh,
Push ahead.
buddy, I saw your shadow. You think I don't look for Tal'Darim shadows under my bed? I do, because I'm a little coward. I know what you guys look like.
Kilgore biomass under attack.
We have a nice little group at home. We have a nice little group over here. We're doing our mining. We got this awkward thing where there's a warp prism that's going to infinitely warp guys in. I don't want to lose those Hydras. Not yet.
There's not much
It's not their time.
Nothing stands in my way.
There we go. There's no actual reason to do these bonus objectives besides get the Hydras, is there? It's not like we actually need the research in this campaign. That's not how it works. I still like doing... You're okay.
Good job.
Okay.
That's the first canister feed.
He's fine.
Yes?
He almost
Out
died.
with it.
But now we can dive the only warping Colossus. Got him. Much easier to deal with Kerrigan.
This swarm hungers. Push ahead. You have my attention.
Okay, so I think that our MO here is going to be, we just kind of chillax for a bit. We wait for the enemy to
Out with it.
do a little stealing wave. I don't know where it's going to be,
Who asked you?
but wherever is fine. And then after all that happens, we start mass taking things, and they're never... Oh, I am just winning the lottery today. This is great.
Kilgore biomass
Didn't even mean to.
Swarm never rests. Swarm hungers. Push ahead.
Lift these guys up, and then we're gonna go for the gold. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be too much.
Swarm hungers.
We don't actually have that much. We're at 134.
It is dangerous to harvest
We don't have bunkers. We don't have repair, but we do have
Zerg are
repair
sure
again.
to attack our drones.
I guess repair again is more when Kerrigan has mend, huh? Well, it's fine.
You shall not steal the breath of creation so easily.
Oh my goodness.
More hydralisks.
Oh, okay.
You have my attention. What is it now?
That's a lot of stuff. Bunch of guys coming over here. We can take all this down.
Stands in my way.
Gotta be careful because I do see... Oh. Oh, okay. He stormed all my drones, which also isn't good.
Who asked you?
But that's... It could be worse. Here. Start over here. Start over here.
Speak quickly.
Just hold it off and we will be done in a moment.
Down. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Send a couple guys this way. I bet there's a Hydra right up here.
Kilgore
If I was a Hydra
biomass
hider,
attack.
which is what Synergy is. Oh, he even guarded it. It's probably right there.
They seek to befoul the legacy of the gods.
That's the Hydra Bay.
Destroy
Speak quickly.
Okay, we're gonna send these guys up here. We got 5 out of 6 Hydras.
Yes?
Kerrigan herself is going to rescue you. Yeah, there he is, Herald the Hydra.
You have my attention.
More like Herald of their doom.
Swarm.
Perfect. Got him. Ow, ow, don't, no. Never mind. No, 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 no. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No doom. No doom. No doom. Oh gosh, why are they in there? No. Easiest mission of my life.
Speak quickly.
All right, let's do one more. Let's finish this off with a bang. Because I don't want to end on that whimper. It was very pathetic. Outbreak. Okay. We can do that. We have a lot of tools for Outbreak. I'm not sure what we have to defend. Corpse or roaches would be really nice synergy. Nope.
A new tier of abilities.
Zergling Reconstitution would be really nice synergy. Yeah, I got you, fam. Thanks, synergy. Oh. Yeah, okay.
The swarm.
I'll take lurkers.
You have my attention.
Yeah, lurkers are probably I don't know if they're the single best answer for this mission, but they seem pretty good. We're gonna take you guys and start clearing though. Remember, don't clear a zone, don't clear 13 buildings, and we'll be okay.
while burrowed. Effective against.
I assume that he didn't like change the random triggers on this mission, so
Sort of nest.
we can just start finishing things off. There's 144, which means that as long as we don't go to 131,
Nothing
we
stands
can
in my
kill as much as we need. And once again, it's going to be big Zergling energy because that's what we have that's upgraded. Lurkers will help defend.
over with.
I don't know how many of them we're going to need, but they do seem like they'll be really useful.
The world is mine.
6, 5,
The swarm never
2.
rests.
Yeah, got it. Go, 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 go. That was good. Oh, our damage is so high. It's real nice. Just every time that I try to kill something, it's so fast.
You have my attention.
So what we're going to do with this setup is we're going to have the Hydras in the lurkers in the front. Maybe stagger them a little bit. I don't know. I don't really have a good setup for them yet. I haven't decided. And then we're going to have kind of a back defense force that defends the back. Sure. Anything gets
The
through.
swarm never rests.
And then let's put some Zerglings over here.
Push ahead.
Yeah, I like that. So anything that gets into the mineral line is fine. Kerrigan and the Queens are going to be that second line of defense, and we just kind of do tiered defense. We're going to be Dr. Hansen's tier 3 defense. Want them a little bit more split up.
Who asked you?
This seems good because it gets a straight line right at the guys. Whoa, what? Oh, they're detectors. Oh. Well, that sure changes the way that I want to do things. So, of course, the way that you want to play this mission is have all of your lurkers in a pile that are desperately defending. Oh, that's
Out with it.
that's awkward.
Get going.
Oh gosh, now they're over here. I don't like that.
There's not much time.
But they have to be able to cover each other.
Nothing
Wow,
stands
I can't
in
believe
my
that
way.
it's not even like they send detection, but every single one is a detector. That completely changes the algebra.
Out with it.
Okay, we're gonna lose that over there. Oh my
The
goodness.
swarm never rests.
Queens, get in.
Who asked you?
Kerrigan, hold this area off. Okay, they're gonna push through here, but we have the lurkers. This seems good, utilizing the Sim City here in order to stop the enemies from being bad people. Hey, more lurkers. Sorry, civilian. Should have gotten a job in the military if you wanted to live. This is much scarier than normal. I am freaked out.
You have my attention.
Yeah, this mission has my attention, which is good. Very, very good.
Who asked you?
Kerrigan in the front. Yeah, pull you back a little bit. I think this is a wonderful setup, though. Now that I'm looking at it, we're crushing through. The scariness is going to come once we start with the, what is it called? Nobody remembers what it's called.
You have my attention.
The infested Marines, Jimmy. The infested Marines. Because they can beat a lurker. You guys come over here. Burrow and take that down. We're going to have a bunch of lings that come over here, and we're just going to be splitting as many places as we can. This is a mission about aggression. Getting in the Zergies' face, or the infested face with our Zergies. Just look at how fast they cut through the buildings. It's no Reaper speed, but it's pretty good. And even if we don't have Reaper speed, we're going to make the enemies feel the repercussions of what they've done. The biodome has exploded. It's on fire.
Another one down.
Okay, you guys come over here. Oh, we got a lot to do. This is a big APM gaming. Who knew that there was so much skill in this mission?
One down.
Okay, you come over here.
You have one. Another one down.
I am feeling like we are losing some Zerglings. The Broodlings, unfortunately, are actually kind of a match. Kerrigan, I get it. Another one bites the dust. Okay, we're clearing fast though.
There's not much time.
Which is perfect. Oh, I wonder if we get the Infestor for killing the Infestor. That'd be really cool. It wouldn't really be that useful, but it'd be neat. Okay, finish that off.
Nothing's one down.
So I think that if we play just real passive and safe during this next time, we're actually going to be able to finish it next time because we made so much progress. Remember, it was 133 structures, I think. Now it's down to 66. That's really good progress.
You should set some guards. They'll be coming again soon.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Burrow here.
Kill these creatures.
Burrow there.
And consume their biomass and use it to grow our brood.
Okay, they're not going to join us. She's just hungry. Got it. We're going to keep one building alive so we can take that infestor out. Oh no, they've got fungal, don't they? Yeah. Just keep doing that. Keep doing the wrong thing. Yeah, got it. Oh, that's real good.
Dominating now.
Come on over. There's always room for another lurker.
Who asked you? Let's get this over with.
Oh yeah, these are the guys I hate. Oh, they're all dead, aren't they? Yeah, the fact that the enemy detect here means that getting them out of that position
What is it now?
is way harder than I initially gave it credit for. Interesting. And these lurkers don't have much range, which means that my lurker den is being harassed. Here we go. This feels a little bit jank, but if it works, it works.
Out with it.
I feel like we have to bait these Marines. What is your range? 4. Your range is 6. I just wish you would appear over here.
Let's get this over with.
Are they gonna hit the back?
This world
I don't
is
I don't want to defend with these guys. Just keep all you guys hidden in a corner. Keep all you guys morphing into lurkers once we get the money, and I think it's gonna be moderate. Yeah, one thing is that we dealt with all the top stuff, so they are mostly wrapping around this, which puts them in a very accessible line. And that's causing really all of our happiness right now, is the fact that they're forced into one direction. If they were coming from the top, and stuff, and our lurker shots were in like 7 different directions, I think it'd be way, way worse for us right now. But that is the benefit of being very active.
Who asked you? Get going.
Zippy zap. We got 57 more seconds. I think we are more than fine. I don't think we could lose all of our buildings if we tried. And I'm not going to try. Just remember, we cannot reload saves here. So things get real funky if you lose. A reload from replay works most of the time,
Was it human?
but it also breaks some other stuff. So we have to be careful.
Now. There's not much time.
It is the other curse of playing through the arcade.
Nothing stands in my way.
10 seconds.
What is it now?
Oh wait, we don't need to get the bonus infester.
Yes?
As I said, it doesn't give us long-term research. Man, these inbuilt habits. It's like, well, I can't lose it. I can't lose it. What if I don't get my hive mind emulator later? It's like, I already got a hive, bro. Look at this.
Get going.
You think I need to steal the enemy?
Push.
We're fine. What are you gonna do? Detect me with your missile turret?
There's not.
I don't think you need that, bud. Couple guys over here. I don't know how these ended up running down this way. I'm gonna be completely honest. I told them all to burrow right here, and they just like charged over here, and I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
The swarm never.
You do what you want.
One down.
Some of them followed my orders perfectly fine, and the other ones were like, yeah, not sure.
Kill them all. Who asked you?
Ooh. There's buildings over there.
What is it now?
Could you imagine if we could get Kerrigan to say another one down so much that we get copyright struck for singing or for playing
Have my attention.
another one bites the dust? Now that would be the ultimate gamer move. Just like we know that song when we hear it. Oh, that's like a new challenge run percent, copyright strike percent. Beautiful. All right, we did a lot today, and we're going to do a lot next time as well. Hopefully, it's going to be a little bit faster, but all in all, I had a good time, and I hope you did too, because nope, we're not going to Safe Haven today. Wait, you can't go to Safe Haven. That's against the rules. Synergy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.